Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm Brother Prater. I gotta tell you what just happened. Now, I went to Wally World and I went to the aisle that has the case of water and the paper plates. Well, as I'm facing the paper plates, there was a young girl that worked there that was trying to pick up a case of water, and she was struggling. Well, I picked it up and I put it on her cart, and she said, "Thank you, I gotta get another one." I said, "Okay, no problem." So I went on and I helped her with that one too. She was very appreciative. As I'm focusing on the paper plates again, next thing you know, the girl that I helped moved out the way, and then all of a sudden, I heard a I looked, there was another lady who worked there. They were trying to get some case of water too. So I immediately went over to grab the help. She juts back. I got it. And I'm looking. Now she's much older than myself and the lady that I helped. And I was like, okay, I'm so sorry. Well, the woman that was behind that lady who refused my help looked. And so I moved on out the way, and as I'm walking out of the way to get out that aisle, that woman that was behind the woman that refused my help kind of whispered, and I heard her. She said, "Do you want my help?" And she said, "Yes." Now get this. It made me think. That lady that refused my help, she needed my help, but she didn't want my help. See, yeah, I had all the qualifications that she needed for her to be able to get that case of water onto her cart. But as much as she needed my help, she refused my help for whatever reason. I don't even care. But the key thing was, she had a need, but she allowed her want to be greater than her need. She didn't want my help, so guess what? She didn't get my help. And it just goes to show how sometimes we end up trying to do for people. Yeah, they may need us, but the question is, do they want us? We got to be cool with rejection. Like I said, even though they may need us, if they don't want us, we can't make them want us. See, there were two things that God hit my spirit with when it came down to that situation. First of all, being okay with rejection. Yeah, she didn't want my help. Hey, God bless her. Keep on going. Look, no hard feelings. You keep struggling and straining and grunting. You go ahead. Being okay with, people saying no. That's cool. If they don't want your help, look, no matter how you try to force it, it's not going to be received. The other thing that caught my attention, what God was showing, you can't serve somebody who's not assigned or seated at your table. See, when we at a restaurant, it's the host that seats the guests. But when the server comes out, if they choose to get up from your table and go somewhere else, look here, that ain't on you. It's on them. Now, it gets on you when you go to somebody else's table to try to serve somebody else's customer. See, you're supposed to serve those who are in your area. See, when you're outside of your area, you're outside of your boundaries. Your table is your boundary. You can't serve somebody who's outside of your boundaries. And so God is going to use this as a testimony to show all of us, first and foremost, don't go where you need it, go where you want it. See, everybody need help, but not everybody want your help. That's the difference. That's the difference you got to think about. So yes, you may have all the knowledge, you may have all the love, you may have all the care in the world, but the key thing is, if they don't want it, you can't make them. You can't force somebody. Get this, if God ain't gonna go against your will, why are you gonna get somebody else's will? Something to think about. But like I said, the other thing is, are you establishing boundaries? Because it's not only protecting the other person, but it's protecting you. Remember this, your boundaries is protecting your joy, your peace, your heart, your finances, your love, sometimes even your sanity. So you have to be careful and not go outside of your boundaries, because remember, God will protect you from people even if that person is you. So take care of yourself, have a great day, and learn to say no. In Jesus' name, be blessed.